Hello and welcome to Total Rolls Dice, where we have a surprise announcement, but a welcome one from WarCom. How about we jump in? Heroes and traitors adorn the pages of the upcoming illustrated edition of Eisenhorn Hereticus. Of all the characters starring in tales collected by Black Library, few are as infamous as Gregor Eisenhorn. Over 20 years ago, readers were first exposed to his adventures in the grim darkness of the far future, and got to witness a radical inquisitor at work with his band of unlikely allies. I'm not going near the star because he is a radical inquisitor, and one of my favourite characters in the Black Library. Incredible books if you haven't read them. Following the release of illustrated versions of Xenos and Malleus, Malleus is one I have and it's gorgeous. Hereticus, the final installment of the Eisenhorn trilogy, is getting an illustrated edition release soon. These books, I can't speak for Xenos, I would expect it to be the same. The artwork, the little annotations, everything is just so well done. Incredible book. I got it last year for Christmas and I love it. I don't want to read it because it's that nice. And just the artwork, look at the artwork. I love it. I really love it. You get some more shots down here as well. Very cool. Cherubiel's looking incredible. Set some time after the events of Malleus, Inquisitor Gregor Eisenhorn is branded a radical and on the run, hunted by former allies. His salvation is in finding the heretic Inquisitor Quixos, who the Inquisition firmly believes is already dead. The path ahead is a difficult one, and as Eisenhorn meddles with powers belonging to the enemy to achieve his task, he risks becoming what he set out to destroy. This gorgeous hardback edition of Hereticus features a new cover with foil details, red page edges and a ribbon bookmark. It also contains 14 brand new illustrations to support the story, as well as an author commentary, annotations and an afterword by Dan Abnett. The comments shed some light on the story and the process of writing it, and the whole book is elevated by new illustrations. Renegades as we are, we follow in Eisenhorn's footsteps and swiped a few from vaults for you to take a look at. In one of the early set pieces of the story, the bad guys bring a Titan. How will an Inquisitor and his comrades deal with that? The answer is, of course, in style, though with heavy losses and a heroic sacrifice. And speaking of style, check out the man himself, Inquisitor Gregor Eisenhorn, battling atop a moving train in the mountains. As Dan says in his annotations, if you're going to stage a fight aboard a train, some of it has to happen on the roof. It's just cool. He's such a great author, cool character, cool stories. Finally, one of Eisenhorn's greatest allies and enemies, the devil on his shoulder, who has spent 3 books and countless years trying to push him down the path. Damnation, the demon host Cherubiel. Does he succeed? That would be telling. Read the book to find out more. The interesting bit, you won't have to wait long to see the illustrated edition of Hereticus in a Saturday pre-order article, so keep an eye on WarCom for more news. No reference on a Sunday preview, we're going straight to a Saturday pre-order. Does that mean it's going up for pre-order this weekend? Who knows? I don't know if I'm tempted to pick this up. Malleus is my favourite book of this series, so I absolutely had to have that edition. The Xenos edition of this series is going for silly money on eBay for what they cost, really. So I don't think that I will ever pick up Xenos. So I don't feel like I need the full set, but they are nice to have. I'm tempted. I don't need it, but I'm tempted. But these are stunning. Take it from me, as someone who has Malleus, has one of these books. If you are a fan of Eisenhorn, Dan Abnett stuff, and then the extra little details and things, and stunning artwork. Just incredible artwork. These are definitely worth picking up. They're usually around the £25 mark. They're more expensive than the normal hardback books, but they're not ridiculously expensive, and they're certainly not limited edition price. So I'll leave that one for you. Let me know what you think of this in the comments below. Hopefully the article doesn't give too much away because it's actually quite spoilerific now we've gone through it, isn't it? But let me know your thoughts. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.